viewers, welcome to Jaga's channel, and in this video we'll be talking about animals, vertebrates to be exact. Do you remember the plant video when we talked about plants? And in the intro, we discussed 6 forms of life: archaea, bacteria, protists, fungi, plants, and animals. So in this video we'll be doing the 6th one, animals. So there are 2 types of sections of animal diverse life: vertebrates and invertebrates. There are 5 sections of vertebrates that we're going to focus on. The invertebrates, the 2 sections of invertebrates, we'll do later in the next video. The 5 sections of vertebrates are mammals, reptiles, birds, amphibians, and fish. Vertebrates are animals with backbones. And this video is special because we'll be doing it in a zoo theme. This year I went to Cleveland, and besides my concerts, I also saw a zoo. And I wanted to show you all of the animals that I saw so far. Not all of them, but some of them. So let's begin. See, the vertebrates that you probably know most are mammals. You probably saw them around your town, like squirrels, rabbits, and more. Mammals are warm-blooded vertebrates, which means they make their own temperature. For example, they make sweat. They usually have hair that keeps them warm, which is called fur. Mammals breathe air through lungs and feed milk to their young. Most mammals are born alive instead of hatching from eggs. Most of the animals are born alive, but some, like the platypus, lay eggs for their mammals. Did you know that some animals live underwater? Some of them have blowholes, unlike the otter. See, one of the mammals are monkeys. Monkeys like orangutans, apes, and they're called primates, which are they're more relevant to our DNA. They're more efficient to our DNA. And they climb really well. As you see, it can hold leaves while going on a tightrope. And it can easily climb on trees efficiently. Ooh. And most of the mammals are predators. Like this lion cried right. See, as you can see, there is 1 male and 2 females. This looks like a picture of the Lion King. So, some predators have different strategies than others. But most predators, their fur blends in with the surroundings, and so it makes prey hard to see. The prey can't see them, and when the time's just right, he pounces, and then it gets their meal. That's just a picture of me with the giraffe. I love giraffes. Speaking of giraffes, we are here with some Maasai giraffes. They have the longest neck in the world, and they are the tallest mammal in the whole wide world. Guess what? They have 7 bones in their neck, just like us, but those bones are a little bigger. They can move efficiently, and when they go down to drink water, they spread their legs out and put their neck down and drink. But in the zoo over here, we have also a baby giraffe, which is learning how to walk like its mother. And its mother is guiding the babies all over the place. Now we're here at the Australian Adventure. Guess what we will see? I know you're gonna guess kangaroos, but we're gonna see a lot more. Well, I hope. Okay, let's go into the Australian adventure. See, there's that treehouse. I love that treehouse. Okay, just a few steps. So this is a wallaby right here, not a kangaroo, even though it's jumping like a kangaroo. One difference between the wallaby and the kangaroo is the wallaby is smaller than the kangaroo. Speaking of kangaroos, one of the powers of the kangaroo is boxing. When another kangaroo approaches from a different team of kangaroos, they start fighting over each other's territory. They punch and kick. They even push them over. And whoever wins gets to keep their territory. But the challenger, if the challenger wins, then it gets to keep the other kangaroo's territory. And don't forget that jump. Ah! A crocodile just appeared! Oh my gosh! Why in the middle of my mammal? Wait. Speaking of crocodiles, let's jump right into reptiles. Snakes, lizards, turtles, and crocodiles are reptiles. Reptiles are cold-blooded vertebrates. They have dry, scaly skin. They breathe air to lungs. Most reptiles lay eggs. Now let's talk about the saltwater crocodile. Earth's largest living crocodilian, and some say the animal most likely to eat a human, is the saltwater crocodile. Average size males reach 17 feet, and 1,000 pounds. But specimens 23 feet long and weighing 2,200 pounds are not uncommon. Now, the gharial is way much different. It has a longer snout. And as you can see, it has a thinner body. But it can still go into water and swim efficiently. It lives in the southeast part, just like the saltwater of Asia. Now, let's jump right into turtles and tortoises. Now, what is the difference between those two? Is a tortoise just a fancy name for turtle? Well, no. Turtles live on water, and tortoises live on land. Turtles can also swim very well, just like the sea turtle or leatherback turtle. Hey, there's me again, talking about turtles. See how those turtles swim? Unlike turtles, tortoises live on land. And turtles don't have gills. They breathe with their lungs, so they need to go over the surface to breathe. That's all about turtles and tortoises. Aww, look at those cute flamingos just standing on one leg, hoping to be videotaped. So let's go on to birds. Birds are warm-blooded vertebrates with feathers and bills. Feathers help birds stay warm in the winter. Wings and light bones help most birds fly. They breathe air through lungs. All birds hatch from eggs. And it's not only birds that fly, mammals do too, like bats and squirrels, and even lizards. So, let's go. Why do the flamingos have that pink color? It's because they eat shrimp, and that shrimp gives a more beautiful look with that pink color. Whoa, I love swans! So, they're not only white swans, they're also black swans too. This is a video I took in Waterfowl Lake. Oh, I love the swan. And don't forget, lorikeets! Here's a lorikeet that loves to take a bath. They love to give showers, and they're pretty friendly. Here's a video I took from feeding the lorikeets with nectar. In a moment, I'm going to talk about the tongue of the lorikeets. The tongue is like a razor-sharp triangle, and it has bits of taste buds and it doesn't fall off the tongue. And it can easily digest. And don't you think they look beautiful, by the way? I love these guys. Here's a video of me feeding the lorikeets with nectar. And even my mom did it. I loved it. I loved feeding the lorikeets. They were pretty beautiful. There were 2 types of lorikeets in the area, green and blue. And sometimes they fight over each other to grab food, but mostly they're potential and active too. Their wings, I saw them flap their wings, and I observed that they fly because their wings are like really fast. Not as fast as a hummingbird's though, but it's really fast. I just couldn't believe it. That's why I took videos about birds. Birds are wonderful, don't you think? And birds, because of their wings, now they can fly. That is all for now. Watch your hats, folks. We got a shark pod coming in. Wait, speaking of sharks, let's talk about fish. Fish, like sharks, are vertebrates that live in water. Most fish have slippery scales, unlike reptiles, breathe through gills, unlike any other creature, and lay eggs. Just like amphibians, which I'm going to explain later, and reptiles. Fish are cold-blooded vertebrates, which means they have to stick to the temperature around. And some fish take long journeys, like salmon, that journey is called the Great Salmon Run. They return to their freshwater homes to lay eggs, and then they come back to the vast, salty water. Ooh, now we have a piranha coming in for us! Piranhas have very sharp teeth and are very small. They live in vast areas, like rainforests, lakes in rainforests, rivers in rainforests, any area that has their food. And some fish are fish that you don't think that are fish, like eels and dragonfish and the vast animals of the deep, deep, dark ocean. So sometimes nature can be a little weird. That's all for fish. Oh my gosh, I'm sitting on a frog. Oh, now here's the exciting part. We get to take a tree ladder. See, it kind of looks like a tree, but there's a ladder inside it, so we can climb up and see the animals up high. All right. There should be a butterfly around here. In the meanwhile, let's talk about amphibians. Amphibians are cold-blooded vertebrates. That means they have to stick with the temperature around them. If it's hot, they go to someplace cool. Oh, there we are. We're at the top of the tree. And if it's cold, the amphibians go to a warmer place. They have smooth, moist skin. They hatch from eggs. Frogs, toads, and salamanders are amphibians. Most young amphibians live in water, like tadpoles. They get oxygen through their gills and skin. Most amphibians develop lungs to breathe air out of the water after they're grown up. See? That frog is camouflaged so that predators can't see it. Just like, as I told you in the mammal section, that predators can camouflage so prey can't see them. In a similar way, prey can camouflage so that predators can't see them. Just like these horned toads over here. And newts too. Some amphibians give off a fury color. So if predators think it's a tasty meal, then the bright colors like this newt right here, this newt's colors warn that it stay away. I'm poisonous. So the predators will not eat the newt or any amphibian, any creature too. That stops it from getting eaten. Woohoo! We finished our trip with vertebrates. We'll have invertebrates next video. Animals too, invertebrates. But for now, we are done with mammals, reptiles, birds, fish, and amphibians. Now, let's find our way out of the rainforest and the zoo. Woohoo! Look at that big waterfall. I love waterfalls. They're one of the most prettiest sights in nature. We're done, folks! Let's celebrate! We learned all about animals and their groups, and now we can have a great day. Woohoo! Oh, my hat. Thank you so much for watching this science video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please press the thumbs up button. And don't forget to subscribe right here, the button. Whoa. Thank you so much.